Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're starting this one off without a banner. I'll go back and put that in because I'm pretty sure all of these platforms will probably catch me looking really, really crazy on here. But I have an 11 o'clock meeting, so I wanted to just go ahead. I didn't even create the thumbnail for this morning, so I was like, you know what? Forget it. We're just going to go and hit go live and just start talking it up right from the get go. So, hello, hello, hello. I still have to do like, a little, waiting for the audience to come and, not really jump right into it. How are you guys doing as you come in? Go ahead, drop a hey, how you doing? A good morning. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. Do you have plans for the weekend? We're gonna do a little small business chat because have not done one of those all week long. I'm also on all platforms because we made a big announcement yesterday, and I have to make sure that we get this out as much as possible. And then after my meeting, I have to go and send the email through email marketing and let folks know that we had a big announcement and a big change. So good morning, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? On this good old Friday. Rise and shine. As I wrote in my post this morning, today is a great day to be INKCREDIBLE because being INKCREDIBLE makes you inspirational. I have a shirt that says that. I have a whole quote, I have bookmarks and all that. So, even if you commented on my post, I'm asking you right now if you promise to be INKCREDIBLE and inspirational today. Go ahead and give me a little fist pump. Bam. Oh, wait, I still got lotion on my hands. Go ahead and put a little fist bump emoji if you promise to be incredible and inspirational today. There's so many things that you can do, like to just be incredible. Bless someone, just smile at someone. You never know if someone was having a really bad one, like they had a horrible evening, woke up still cranky, and if you give them negative energy, it can keep them that way all day. But if they encounter you and you just put off this positivity and you give them a warm smile, that just might change their day and change the trajectory of how they thought their day was going to go. So that's something as simple as giving someone a smile is the definition of being incredible. Inspire them to get rid of, like, let go of whatever it was that they were going through, and just live for today. Like, they're up, they're awake. So it's already a beautiful thing. It's inspirational to wake up in the morning. All right. So hello, hello. We're going to wait for you guys to just go ahead, come on in here. Don't forget to share out the broadcast. We are going to do a little Q&A for all of my creative entrepreneurs. I kind of put some questions like in the description that I commonly get. We can start with that as you guys build your questions up. This is going to be a Q&A for all things. So whether it is sublimation, paper crafting, if you are a sticker maker. Oh, if you are a sticker maker, holla at your girl, because I'm trying to get my whole life together this year. Like, I always kind of patty cake, play around with my planners. Can I make stickers? Yes, I don't have time, y'all. So if you are a sticker maker for planners, specifically like the one for they're here to install our garage doors. Specifically for I have the recollections planner from Michaels. I prefer to have a bigger one, but they only had the smaller ones. And then I realized when I got it, it was actually only a 15-month calendar. So it only gives me half of 2022. So that one is definitely going back. But if you are a sticker maker, please reach out to your girl because I need some stickers to organize my life, but I don't want to have to make them myself. So I need me some good, or if you guys know some good Etsy shops that have great stickers, please, 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 let your girl know. Comment. Let me know who has a good sticker shop if you guys are planners and you do all the. Now, I can't do all that fancy and covering the whole page with stuff, but just a little some. Just a little some. All right. Don't forget, if you're coming in, today is a great day to be incredible, to be inspirational. So if you promise to be incredible today, go ahead and drop that fist bump. Thank you guys so very much. All right. I need to go share this, y'all. I'm running my mouth and I did not share. Ooh, I see y'all all on my posts giving me your fist bumps. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, this is a good question. Who is this? Teresa Williams. She posted a question. All right. Oh, I see. I see my people got it together. They answered. They asked her some of the same questions I would have asked her as well. All right. Let's see. Y'all know I still have yet to get my own notification. So I don't know like what's going on with Facebook. I have yet to get my own notification. I didn't get a YouTube. I didn't get a Facebook. Nothing. I didn't get my own notification. So I'm trying to share it out, but I haven't been notified yet. And it's my video. I swear, YouTube and Facebook be tripping, man. Okay, there we go. All right, hold on. Let's go share. Share to a group. All right, so I shared it out. Okay, so I need to go to. Ooh, it's a high speed chase. Ooh, they gonna get him. Look, look, look. They gonna mess up that good old red Mustang. Ooh, that's here. That's on the turnpike. So if you in the South Florida area, they coming to Miami. They going towards Miami, south on the turnpike. Red Mustang, hot pursuit. He an open road now. Oh, sugar now. Oh, he's already in Miami-Dade. So he's probably like down south somewhere. Boy, what you done did? Sir, I'm sorry. Unless you're trying to get somebody to tell them your last goodbyes, the camera, the helicopter is on you, sir. You not getting away. You're gonna get off to some dang on police cars and some dang on little strips. Where you going? Where you going? I mean, he's a good driver, though. He's a real good driver. Oh, you're slowing down. You're slowing down. You're giving up. You're giving up. See, I like to watch these. See, I came on here with y'all, but I like to watch these live. Because then when you watch the playback of it on the news, they don't show you the good stuff. They cut and edit all that stuff out. See, they not like the professor. See, me, whatever I show when I'm live, oh, it's going to stay up just like that. But see, you mess around with the news people, they go and they cut all the good stuff out. They go and take it and chop it up on the editing room floor. So like over here, though, we leave our lives up. So yeah. All right, let me go. Let me go. Because I only have until I don't have a little bit. We have a meeting at 11 o'clock. Let me stop playing. Okay. Let me open up this so I can see the questions on Shakia Lavelle. All right. So, hey, princess. Good morning, Tanya. Thank you for the fist bump. For some odd reason, I got notification today. I generally don't get them until afterwards. Oh, and I even get my own. All righty. So let's go ahead and get to getting. I am Shakia in all of my craziness this morning, better known as the professor of, honestly speaking, HS Sync 365, 365 Creative Academy, and Silaholics Anonymous. That's a whole lot, right? Today's broadcast is brought to you by the letters HSINK and by the numbers 365 and 0, which, wait a minute, where did it go? There we go. Those are the signature brand letters and numbers for our product line, honestly speaking, which you can find on our website that's listed on the screen, hsinc365.com. All right. On our website, we have made a major change. We dropped all prices for you guys so that our supplies are affordable, like more affordable all year long. You don't have to wait for this major sale. Our prices are going to be affordable all year long. This was a major change that we made yesterday. God was just doing some stuff and knowing who I want to serve and what I do here. So that was a change. You know, we stepped out. I had to convince my husband to step out on faith and trust me with this, that this is something that my community that I teach to, that I speak to every day, this is something that they need for them to be just as successful as we were last year, hitting almost a $500,000 last year. And I want others to be able to get to a point where they could, achieve that. And like starting here, I started just as like a regular crafter. I was making videos and things like that when, I was a stay-at-home mom and doing live videos. And then just through the years of just educating myself, educating others and helping others, it made it to where we launched a very successful brand in the midst of a friggin' pandemic. And last year was amazing. So as a thank you, I want to help my other entrepreneurs. And, we are able to do that because we did really well last year. So for all of my creative entrepreneurs, we have made our site for you. Our site is for that creative entrepreneur who just wants to go after their dreams. That's who we serve. All right. So check out the site and like all the prices now, it's like all on branding. Y'all know when I say 365, 30 is like our signature for ours. We're going to go and change out everything, but those were the old prices. Every price is going to have basically a like 365 or 30 in there somewhere. All right. So definitely check out the site for all of your crafty needs. All right. So that's hsinc365.com. I don't know what my mom wants, but all right. Let's go and start answering some of these questions. So before I go, I see all of your hellos, but I want to get started because I only have a few minutes. Well, not like 30, 40 minutes until our meeting. So I'm going to answer some questions that I get all the time, and then we're going to go through some of your questions as well. One of the number one questions I get is, can you sublimate to blacks or dark colors or just colors in general? And can you sublimate to cotton? I had a little reference thing. Oh, wait. I don't have the other ones. I need to find them, But if you check out the video, you'll see I have like a bunch of color charts printed on different colored felts. So if you want to see how your inks and how your colors will come out on different colors, this is the most like inexpensive way to do it, and it's a very easy way to do it. You'll just get whatever color shirt like you're considering putting it on, or like whatever color substrate you consider putting it on. Get a felt sheet that's close to that color and sub it, and you will see how your colors come out. So this one is what's called a reference chart. You cannot do this unless you have a program that you can open up and sample the color. Silhouette Studio is really, really, really easy. It's really easy to do that in, because this doesn't have the color codes on it. But the other ones that we have, which are like these, if you sub these onto colored not cardstock felts, you will be able to see the hex code. And although it might be small on here, you can always print out a bigger one and just like, okay, it's this color on here. Let me look at my big chart and see what that color code is, or open it up in your design program and put that hex code in, like open up big one and see it and put that hex code in. So darker colors, especially for black, you'll somewhat see it very faintly, but it's not going to bleach basically or change black. So it's like taking a highlighter and putting it on black paper or dark paper. You're going to kind of see it, but you're not going to see any of the colors. You might see an impression of the image. So whenever you want to put a design on a dark shirt or a cotton. So wait, want to go back. Technically, can you sublimate to cotton? Yes, it will still transfer if you press a sublimation design. I've actually done it for temporary shirts where I just kind of need it like a little something. It's a very washed out vintage look, and it won't last over time. After one wash, you'll see some color fade and you'll see the color change. After like a few more washes, it's going to eventually wash all the way out. So to answer that question, can you press a design to a cotton shirt? Yes. Will it stay? No. So for dark color shirts or just colors in general and cotton shirts, you do not sublimate those things, but you can add a sublimated design, or you can customize those using sublimation ink onto transfers. I have other videos about that. I just wanted that to be, to answer that really quickly for you guys. And then I'll come back to paper just in case someone asks that question. So I'll come back to what's a good paper for print and cut, stickers, and things like that. So when it comes to building a website, is it best to use mockups or actual pictures? It's kind of, it really depends on the type of like mockups you use. Like I'm not one that uses a lot of like the mockups where it's just clothes, just, it's like you might have a shirt, some pants, it's some shoes next to it, is this and that. And like I despise those type of mock-ups, but there are places that have really great mock-ups where it's like a background where it's like a shirt, it looks like it's hanging, it's on the background. You can put your design on that. So when it's really well put together mock-ups, you definitely can. If we take a look at my website, hsinkdesigns.com, which is where I sell my Black Pledge design, the blueprint design, and the be advised, I'm an extraordinary cocoa queen or a brown girl. When it comes to that, you see I have mock-ups and they look great because of the type of mock-up it is. I wouldn't do the one where it's like just the shirt laying down. I don't and if you have like ones of like people and you pay for those, or like place it, or you pay for like sites that have royalty free images that you can use and you can use as a mock-up. If you're using the right program and you make it look like it's like them actually wearing it, you can use those mock-ups for your site if you're not able to do a photo shoot with people in your in your things. So I have mock-ups for my mugs as well. So it is okay to do mock-ups as long as they are done well. Okay. So you don't always have to use real life pictures. And if you use actual pictures, the same thing applies. You want to make sure that they are quality pictures and you it's very cohesive. You are one of our doctorate students, so just take some of the things that we learned last night when it comes to taking your images, removing the background, adding them to different things. So yeah. Do I still have that up? No, I think I restarted Silhouette Studio. So is it still up? Yeah, it's not up anymore. Let's see. Open, recovered. Oh yeah, here it is. So let me pull this over here. All right, and I'm going to ask you guys a question, okay? So on this image right here. Oh wait, I didn't want to zoom in. Do you think that that mug is a mock-up or a real image? Do you think that this mug is, oh, wait a minute, where are you going? Do you think that the mug inside the Jesus, girl, Shakira, what you talking about, girl? Inside the pink square, is that a mock-up or is that an actual picture? And if you were in class last night, you better not say anything. Oh, yes. I use the Bahamian flag because the teal color on there is very like the Bahamian flag, the way like those colors are. I use that as like a standard when I'm testing my colors, because some will come out too like blue or darkish blue, and that's how I know. When I was picking my inks, I used that flag, the Jamaican flag, because the Jamaican flag has very distinctive yellows. The Bahamian flag has that very distinctive like tealish color. So that's my benchmark was one of my benchmarks for colors. All right, so we have an actual picture. It's a mock-up. It's a mock-up, a mock-up, a mock-up, a picture, a mock-up, a picture, a photo. All right, so that is an actual picture. We did this last night in class. So I did it with my shot box. So I took that picture, removed the background, and then added it to that color background. So that is an actual picture. An actual picture. And that's not on like in a kitchen. I took that right here in my office last night. Oh, there's the better ones. Well, that one, when we were talking about colors and stuff like that. So but you can go and you can turn your own pictures. And when you take quality pictures, you can turn them into mock-ups. A mock-up is simply somebody that was great at taking pictures. Glad to see you as well, Michelle. I upgraded to a white toner printer and waiting on it to arrive. Do you use white toner printers? I don't use white toner printers. Have I had experience with them? Yes. Have I used the method like for white toners? Yes. White toner printers is nothing more than a laser printer that has a white toner instead of a black toner, or an additional white toner along with a black toner as well. So the same things that people can do with a white toner one, you can do with a regular laser. So I have used the Forever paper and I've printed on that, and then Mary Part A and Part B, but it's just regular colors. It just can't have any white in it. So I do have some experience with it, just not with an actual white toner printer. She says, I got my YouTube notification, thankfully. I had a question about your tacky 8.5 by paper that's on the road. Go for it. Do you have any advice on how to support it? So you don't leave it in there. You don't put it like you don't print from the whole roll. You can't just sit it there and then print and support it there. You still have to cut it down to the size that you need. So you can go anywhere from, small size all the way up to 47 inches. So you make custom sheets from it. You don't put the whole roll. Those printers are not made to be a roll printer. If you put that in there, it will continue to feed until the whole roll goes through the printer. We had 2 yesterday with the high-speed chase. Yeah. Let's see. You got me cracking up at your news reporting of the high-speed chase. Oh, I should have. I didn't see the comment. I should have shared it. Dang it. I should have shared it. My bad. I'll share it. We have those here all the time in Miami. Hey, Patrice. Good morning. Good morning. Nope, I have not. Did I do a live? Y'all know good and well I'm not setting that up without doing a live video. So no, I haven't set up the StarCraft yet. No other questions? Oh wow, no other questions. All right, so I'm going to go through some other questions that I get. So last night I did a late night live, y'all. If you missed it, I did a late night live for my West Coasters and my Mountain Dimers. So that one, I really break down what is sublimation, what all you need for it. So definitely check that out. But basically, sublimation is like people always say the scientific one. You're going from what's printed on your paper. Once you heat it up, it doesn't go like back into like a liquid stage, like to like you're painting it or it's actual ink. Once you heat it up, sublimation is sublimation. That's what that process is called. Heating it up to transfer it to your actual substrate. It needs to be. I hear people say, like when they're talking about tumblers, they say, "Oh, it has to be a polyester tumbler." There's no such thing as a polyester tumbler or like hard substrate. They're coated with a polymer, which is why when I do like this is actually no, this is one of my good ones. This one is one to where I have to re-cure this because the polymer coating that they put on here was not cured properly. So it didn't take the ink correctly. And it would stick to it. It will look all blotchy. So I had to heat it up some more to cure that polymer coating that was on there for it to work. But these are regular stainless steels. These start out as the same tumblers that people will use for epoxy, like glitter tumblers and things like that, water slides. These start off the exact same way. The only difference is the last coat is a coat of polymers on it, or they'll mix the polymers in with their white and it's just done with the spray paint. And it's like, it's like a spray gun and they're spraying it and then they go and heat it up to cure it on there. If you are someone that does epoxy, it's kind of expensive. It can take a little bit, but if you get the Subli glaze and those sprays, you can make your own sublimation tumblers from your tumblers that you have. It's just going to be a little bit of work, and that Subli glaze is not really cheap, but you can make your own sublimation tumblers from your regular like tumblers. If you have, especially if it's white already, and you just get that clear one and you spray it on there and then you cure it, you can make your own sub tumblers. All right, there we go. We have some questions here. I haven't set the sawgrass yet either. I said next week, that is my goal, but I'm resetting up my office. So I didn't want to do those because y'all know I don't like my wall anymore. So we did this wall and it's all white, but I have to do the back one. So once I'm finished setting up, I'll get that done. So the other thing that I found in my new year of self-discovery, right? I kept telling my husband, we need to get a space. We need to get a space. Like, we're busting out of the seams in this house. Like, we have 2 storage units to have all sorts of stuff in it. Like, I want us to finally go and get that space, not just for the business side, but for me. Like, I want to have a recording studio. If you don't watch like Sweet Red Poppy, I follow her on like YouTube. And when they moved into their commercial space, she has like a room for all of her supplies. And then she has a room where she only records, like only what she is working on is in that office, like in that space, nothing else, right? That's what I want to create for in here. And I kept saying, that's what I wanted. So I wanted a space so I can have like a little area to be able to teach. I wanted, a room for like crafts, like not craft, but all of my supplies and my creative supplies or crafts, all of that kind of stuff. Because I still do craft. I'm not gonna lie, I still craft. But when it comes to business, I try to not use that word, but I still do craft. And then I want an actual studio. Like I want nothing in there. And in me like writing down goals and things like that within my business journal. If you saw my post, I said, what is the how do you unlock, do you know what it means to unlock achievements to reach the bigger goal? So I can go and wait for this space, right? And when I get in it, I probably won't even know what to do. So I said, why wait for that? That is the goal, but I'm going to start now. So it's taking it little by little. So achievement of mine is to clear out all the stuff in here and only have what I need to work with, so I'm not losing stuff all the time and things like that. So we are kind of revamping a little bit, taking like everything out. If I don't need it, like I'm not using it for a video, I'm not gonna like have it in here. I will go to my prop area or supply area, which we're going to put it in the garage. I'll get what I need from there for that particular video or for that particular order, and that's it. So we're resetting up, and as soon as I get that done, hopefully I'll be able to finish it over the weekend. That's when I'll do the videos for the StarCraft and the Sawgrass. So you don't have to wait until you get it. Whatever dreams, whatever goals you have, knock them away little by little. Start now, prep now, plan now, so that when you do have the opportunity to to touch that goal, to reach that goal, you'll know what to do with it. We can have goals, and we have this idea of, is this perfect situation, this perfect scenario of how reaching that goal will look like. But when you get there, if you're not prepared, you're going to be overwhelmed. So I'm starting now, and I encourage you guys to do the same. Thank you. I have several customers that ask for transfers. I chose white toner for transfer sales. Especially when that can be a little, get your foot wet, maybe make some as samples, let people try them out, not just yourself. Have them press it with their heat presses, ask them, how it feels, because there are things that you can do to your images so that they're not so heavy feeling. So definitely put in some research for that and do a lot of test printing. I know the A and B papers are expensive to be just testing, but you really want to test that out. Get used to using your RIP software or like your Photoshop to be able to get a nice feel on it. Because if you just print straight up toner and you don't really fix the image right, it's going to feel very heavy and feel like plastic. I'm not sure if this is the right time or platform to ask this, but I'm curious if you could suggest some kid-friendly fonts to use on T-shirts designs. Ooh, can we table that one and come back? So what I'll do is, that's a great video. I ask you guys for videos all the time. Okay, I'm not sure if any of my people are on here who can write that down to remind me. They know who they are to remind me. That would actually be a really, really, really good video to do for me to go through Creative Fabrica, because that's a great place where you can go to get fonts, and they have a lot of free fonts that really would be kid friendly as well. So we're going to table that one. I don't really have a favorite font. I have a bunch of fonts, and I just let my imagination, my creativity just flow. And when I'm designing, I like type it out, and then I'll do like 1,000 different fonts and choose which one I want. Sometimes I mix and match, but we can go through there and I can suggest some fonts for you. So we will table that one for a later time, because I have to think about it and kind of go in there and find some good ones. I'm so glad you picked up that tumbler. I love my tumblers, but still haven't got it perfect. Do you use a press or an oven? I use an oven. I prefer an oven all day, every day, because you can do so many different things in it without having to change out attachments. I don't babysit mine. I throw that bad boy in there, set it and forget it and go back. And yeah. I mean, it's not always perfect. There's one that looks like this. It has some imperfections. This is the one that was printed on plain paper setting. This don't go by this camera. This camera makes it look like it's not a good black. Don't go by this camera. I think I posted the picture, and those who were on my TikTok, but I posted a picture of all these lined up, and this looks really good in person. It looks like black in person. So don't go by what it looks like on camera, because it looks way better in person. And this is the one that was done with premium matte. And if you watch the live video, you'll see there's one. No, this is plain paper, and you'll see the difference in the one that was done with premium matte. Whoa. I would like your advice on changing an ET2720 from sublimation to pigment. I don't like the colors of the ink, and I have another printer that I love the color profile that I use for sublimation. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. It will take way too much. Even when I go and try and take, like, I've gone and taken a workforce and gone from sublimation back to pigment, or just to regular ink, or like basically pigment ink. And when I do that, it's a lot of flushing out of the system. It's a lot easier with cartridges because it's no lines. Like, you don't have to worry about purging it out of lines as well. Unfortunately, the best thing is going to be is for you to get another printer. I wouldn't even try and do it. It's going to be too much. Sublimation ink is very, very, like, it's dominating. So even once you, like, if you take all the ink out of it, it's still in the lines and it will dominate. Like, you have to be able to put like clear fluids, like a cleaning solution inside, and flush that through to get all of that out before you can even put the other ink in. So I don't recommend it. Do tumblers go bad? Like, if you have them for a while, do the images stick to them and become hard to pull off? No, they don't go bad, but that means that they were bad in the beginning. And you probably have to cure it. And you can go and have a case of tumblers, and all the other ones were good, and you would maybe have one that wasn't so great because that was one that maybe it didn't get enough coating. Maybe it didn't cure right in the oven. So you can have a few of them that's like that, have a bunch of great ones and then a few not so great ones. That's going to happen. A lot of these are sprayed like by hand. Some of them are done by machines, but any process like that, none of it is perfect. So you're going to have some that have imperfections. But I have some tumblers that I've had like for forever and a day. And because, I first started, people send them to me and I haven't gotten to them yet. And when I finally use them, they're fine. I emailed you about my Shopify website. I need help. Could we have a session to help me reach more people? I am not doing one-on-one sessions right now. There's just a lot going on. My January is really stacked. I have a lot of things in the works, so I'm not doing one-on-ones really right now. Having a website or just fixing that is not going to necessarily help you reach more people. You're going to have to do a lot of legwork outside of the website. I don't really, if you have somewhat of a budget to put towards like Facebook ads and things like that, you can do that. But if you're going to put money towards Facebook ads, you have to know who you're targeting. If not, you're wasting money. You have to have a quality product. It's best if you have something when you're doing Facebook ads, it's best if you have something that you're basically mass producing. Like, it's one thing that you can go and you're trying to capture people to come to you for that, if you're going to do it that way. Outside of that, you're going to have to pound the pavement in your local area. You're going to have to open yourself up to be more present, like just like the people that do the paparazzi jewelry. They're always going live showing their stuff. You're going to have to create that presence. Having a website doesn't do that for you. It's up to you. If you're not comfortable with doing certain things on social media, you got to take it back old school and go to different places. Speak with different people in different areas. Like I always say, real estate agents, funeral homes, different businesses. Working B2B sometimes is a lot easier than working with individual like regular consumers. So go reach out to different businesses, find out what you can do for them. Can you go and make all of their business shirts, make their stickers? If you do vinyl, hey, I saw you had a piece of paper taped to your window with whatever message it is. I took a picture of it, I typed it out. This is vinyl. This will look great here. And then just go and put it up for them. That's how I got a lot of my business contracts, was just vinyl is very cheap, inexpensive. As I frequent stores and I see something and I see paper there, oh no, we can't do that. I did it like for a Dollar Tree. They had the one that said no cash back, and it was just like a piece of paper that was there taped and it was rolling. I went and got the vinyl, did it, and the manager's like, oh my God. And then she ended up ordering stuff from me for her personally. So if you end up doing something where someone works, whether they are the owner or not, you can create those connections and just walk in there. And as a manager, it's like, oh, good, because now it makes their store look great, even though they're just a manager there, or just a worker. It just makes that look great. And then it's like, oh wow, you do that. That's how you truly build connections. In everything that you do every single day is where you can build a connection and you can network and you can let people know about what you do. Just simple acts of being incredible. Just be incredible and you can build your audience. Claim that space of 2022. I love to watch you continue to grow. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. I'm starting now clearing out stuff that have not used in years. Although I think I may need it, but I'm not. I'm planning to not take things I don't need into my new house when I get it. And that's how I was. Man, the amount of bags me and my mom threw away for stuff that I thought, okay, I'll use it again. I'll use it later. Oh, yeah, stuff that just sat there for years. Hurt my little heart because it's like money going down the drain. But I needed to do that in order to clear my mind and prepare for the future. I'm going to prepare now for what I really, really want so that I am prepared for it and I'm ready for it and I'm not stressing once I get there. That will be a wonderful video. So how do you know which ones you need to cure? So for the ones that I have, how I knew was when it had a bubble wrap instead of like just a regular smooth one. And when I took it off, it almost looked like coffee beans were on there because it left little impressions on it. And I didn't know at first because I am the professor and knowing like other things. So I thought that it didn't have enough coating. So what I was going to do was actually spray my Subli glaze and recure it. Something said, let me just try it and let me put it in there and see. And it worked. So that just comes from being the professor that I am and always researching and always trying things out. Some things you're not going to discover. No, you can ask a question in the group and people aren't going to be able to answer it to you. Sometimes you discover things just by trying, because everybody's journey in this, their experiences are going to be different. No two experiences in sublimation, in party favors, in being an event planner, in a sticker maker, in a t-shirt maker, a sign maker. No two experiences are ever going to be the same. No one's trajectory, no one's journey is going to be the same. So you're going to have, sometimes it's just figuring things out. And in business, you're going to waste things to figure things out. But here is a tip for that. If you find that you're having like issues, do not continue to, where are you? Do not continue to sub full tumblers trying to figure it out. When I was trying to figure out the perfect temp and time for tumblers and stuff like that, this is what I did. I created, like, this looks kind of crazy. This camera like really makes this look bad, but it's really not. Like in here, it's really dark, and that isn't that bad. Like this thing is making it look bad. And I end up doing 2 of these. I don't know where the other one is, but I took small strips and I just put them and like did them in different, and some of them are kind of faded because, they were basically resublimated once I put it back in there. But I took the tumbler and I did that. There is another one, if you watch that video, and it has like when I was the ones that were messed up, and I was putting different images around it and pressing it in my my mug press. So don't, when you feel like you have an issue, don't keep thinking like, okay, I'm gonna put the whole thing. Oh crap, this is messed up. Because now that entire tumbler is messed up. You can't do anything with it. You can't test with it. So if you feel like you're having issues with your tumblers, then do different things to it and test it in strips. All right, so a lot of you guys on here. So I just wanted to reiterate before I get off of here. Gonna be on here for a few more minutes until Even tells me that they have that they're on the phone, because we have a business meeting to attend. But I wanted to remind you guys that on our website, all the prices have dropped. So head on over to www.hsinc365.com. And check out our products. We have made it where everything is more affordable. It's going to be affordable all year long for you guys. You don't have to wait for a sale. So definitely support so we can, keep it this way. If we don't get the support, hey, we can't, we can't sacrifice our livelihood. So make sure that you guys continue to support, share it out, let someone know that the best ink and paper on the market also has some of the best prices. So check out our website, hsinc365.com. This is pretty much going to be your sweet zone unless you're looking for our classes. This is going to be your sweet spot right here, because you can get to the paper, you can get to exactly what you need for the Epson printers, the EcoTank printers, and these. If you don't see the number, we do not carry cartridges for it. The ink can be used, but we don't carry cartridges for it. So these are the only printers that we carry cartridges for, these 2. Okay. My sub paper is getting low, so I'm getting ready to order your paper for the first time. I'm excited. Perfect time to order. You get it at the new great prices. So definitely head on over to the site. You're going to be upset with yourself. You were waiting for your other sub paper to get low. Now when you get this, it's going to be bomb.com. And I think that's them, because I hear his phone saying unknown caller. So I have a few questions here. I'm going to answer these. So this will be that one. So here and here will be the last 2, because I think they just called. So can you recommend a larger sublimation printer that is not costly? What do you consider costly? That's the first question. What do you consider costly? Answer it very, very quickly. Can overstock of tumblers be stored in a garage without getting weather damaged? Yeah, because that's where mine is stored. Yeah, that's where mine is stored. I'll be placing my order today, and I have to check for emails. I've been kind of I've seen emails and I read them, but I haven't been able to respond to all of the emails. They are right on time. Okay, so over $1,000. If you watch my video on, let's see if I can find it really. Let me try and find it really, really quick. Let me try and find it really, really quick, because I gotta go. Sub printer game is changing. Oh, you know what? No, I have the one for. Okay, so this is a video that you can watch. Let me grab the link for it. And then And I believe it's on my link tree also. So not sub settings. What is the name of? Oh, current. Yeah, there we go. Copy. All right. So those are two videos to watch about wide format. So the only options you have are those 7820s, 7810s, like all of those. With those, I prefer workforces. Me personally, I prefer workforces, but with those, you have to change out the chips. But to me, they are still a better printer than the Eco Tanks. When it comes to color, or you can go with an Eco Tank. The only Eco Tank that's going to match the color of the workforces when it comes to sublimation is the 16,600, 16,650. The 16,600 is $1,000. The 16,650 is 1,124. The only difference is the speed on it, and that it's supposed to print a little bit faster. But for sublimation, you want to actually print slower anyway. And then all the other ones that's available are dye-based printers, so your colors are going to be slightly off. Watch those two videos to find out more about like the different printers and the difference in how they print. But I gotta go, y'all, because he's trying to hold it down right now, but I don't want to, be too late. So thank you guys so very much for joining us or joining me today for this live Q&A. I'll try and come back, but again, I'm trying to finish setting up the room. And tonight, join me tonight. Head on over to Big Boy Prince on YouTube. I will be doing he will be interviewing me, and I'll be hanging out with him tonight at 9, which is a little bit earlier because I have a prior engagement on Saturday, so I got to get my beauty rest. So join me tonight on Big Boy Prince. All right, guys. Thank you guys so very much. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, change your notifications to all, not just personalized. Share, like this video. And until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace.